Welcome back to the Angry American, everyone. Give me a second. I was just watching a clip of Joe Biden's Unity and Healing speech, and it touched me in so many ways. It was so unifying. He's such an eloquent, gifted orator. He moved me. Turn on your heart light, you Trump-Tards.
Turn on your heart light.
What is wrong with you? You called this man a Nazi? That hurts, because all he wants is to reach across the aisle and bond with you. If you conform to his policies and the New World Order, he wants to bond with you. He touched me in so many ways with this speech. And you Trump-Tards are out of control. You MAGA Republicans are out of control. Assaulting this innocent, corrupt politician. I can't believe you Trump-Tards calling him a Nazi.
Mein Führer, Steiner konnte nicht genügend Kräfte für einen Angriff massieren. Der Angriff Steiner ist nicht erfolgt.
Es bleiben im Raum Keitel, Jodl, Krebs und Burgdorf.
Yeah, well, you're wrong. He touched me, he moved me. Not unlike a small child left alone in a room with Joe Biden, allegedly. Listen, this speech was, wow, something else. This guy is a completely out of touch, corrupt, megalomaniac. Is that the right word? This man is out of control. He is pushing this agenda full steam ahead, attacking everyone who disagrees with them and calling them the enemy of the state. This is some crazy, spy novel bullshit going on coming from this administration. Anyway, I'm over here on Tucker Carlson. I'm over here on the Gateway Pundit. Tucker Carlson slams Biden's speech crossed into a dangerous place. And believe you me, folks, he did. He's whacked. Let's take a look at some of the comments that the great unifier Joe Biden made. And you Trump-Tards, pay attention. This is unity. This is how unity works. Maybe you can learn something. Let's replay this real quick.
We made fun of it at the top of the show because we didn't really know how else to respond, but Joe Biden really has crossed over into a very dangerous place. Tonight, he declared in a speech in Philadelphia that anyone who disagrees with him is a threat to the country. Here's part of what Biden said.
Too much of what's happening in our country today is not normal. Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans representing.
And he's not referring to you Trump-Tards. He's not referring to Drag Queen Story Hour and taking little kids to drag shows and having people perform sex acts in the street under the banner of LGBTQIA. And you bring your kids to that. That is not what he's referring to. That's patriotism. Trump-Tards. Pay attention.
Extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic. That the Republican Party today is dominated, driven, and intimidated by Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans.
All right, I can't continue with this charade. This man is talking. You don't realize there is no Republican Party without Donald Trump. So trying to pander to the few rhinos like the Bitch McConnells and stuff, that's not gonna fix your problem. Your problem is nobody likes you and your administration is complete fraud. That's your biggest problem. But go ahead. Please continue. Trump-Tards, listen up.
And that is a threat to this country.
Yeah, they're a threat, says the guy with the blood red Nazi background and Marines standing behind him. It's a complete outrage that this is being sanctioned as a White House event. In other words, that this is the approved position of our government. It's totally immoral. And then the guy who encouraged riots in 2020 accused MAGA Republicans of somehow threatening the rule of law in the United States. Watch this.
MAGA Republicans do not respect the Constitution. They do not believe in the rule of law. They do not recognize the will of the people. They refuse to accept the results of a free election. And they're working right now.
To hear those words come out of this guy's mouth. Listen, I put a video up myself. It was, I got it from the RNC website or something, GOP, something like that. But anyway, it was like, they got one, it's like 12 minutes of Democrats denying the 2016 election results. 12 minutes. Everybody from your media personalities, your celebrity idiots, to congressmen and Senate and Joe Biden and Hillary, all of them denying the results of the 2020 election. It came out of their own mouth. So let's cut the BS. All right. Go on there, you great orator, great unifier. Trump-Tards, listen up.
As I speak in state after state to give power to decide elections in America to partisans and cronies, empowering election deniers to undermine democracy itself.
And that video that I put up, of course, got struck down. Struck down. I got a strike for that. Imagine that.
MAGA forces are determined to take this country backwards. They promote authoritarian leaders and they fan the flames of political violence that are...
These guys have never fanned the flames of political violence. They've never done that. The Democrats would never do that. They're the party of patriotism and love. Oh, wait, I have a clip. Let's check this clip out.
Don't even know why there aren't uprisings all over the country, and maybe there will be.
People need to start taking to the streets. This is a dictator.
You know, there needs to be unrest in the streets for as long as there's unrest in our lives.
Enemies of the state.
Show me where it says that protests are supposed to be polite and peaceful.
Do something about your dad's immigration practices, you feckless.
When they go low, we kick them.
How do you resist the temptation to run up and wring her neck?
The biggest terror threat in this country is white men, most of them radicalized right up to the right.
I thought he should have punched him in the face. I said, even if you lost, he insulted your wife.
Yes.
He came down the escalator and called Mexicans rapists and murderers. He said, well, what do you think I should have done? I said, I think you should have punched him in the face and then gotten out of the race. You would have been a hero.
I'd like to punch him in the face. I said if we were in high school, I'd take him behind the gym and beat the hell out of him.
Punch some people in the face!
When was the last time an actor assassinated a president?
They're still going to have to go out and put a bullet in Donald Trump, and that's a fact.
Look, as his character is stabbed to death.
Where is John Wilkes Booth when you need him?
I have thought an awful lot about blowing up the White House.
A Missouri state senator is under investigation by the Secret Service after saying she hopes President Trump is assassinated.
I will go and take Trump out tonight.
And if you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd. And you push back on them. And you tell them they're not welcome anymore, anywhere.
And sadly, the domestic enemies to our voting system and our honoring our Constitution are right at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
They're not going to stop before Election Day in November, and they're not going to stop after Election Day. And that should be, everyone should take note of that on both levels, that this isn't, they're not going to let up, and they should not.
If you think we're rallying now, you ain't seen nothing yet.
That's the great unifiers. And they've never promoted violence of any kind. They are the party of projection. That's what the Democrats are. They are the party of projection. Whatever they are doing that's wrong, they will say you're doing. And they'll have the media, the bought and paid for mainstream media and the Hollywood morons amplify this message for them. They're all working together. They all have the same message. From Bank of America to Hollywood, they all have the same message. And if your message is in line with them, you might want to rethink your stance.
Threat to our personal rights, to the pursuit of justice, to the rule of law, to the very soul of this country.
This is truly nuts and threatening to the future of the United States. It's hard to believe he just did that, but he did.
Oh, yeah, he did. Oh, yeah, he did. This man is completely out of touch. They are going full Nazi. They are going to take the Hitler-type stance on anyone who disagrees with them. If you disagree with the state narrative, the state being Washington, if you disagree with their narrative, the Department of Justice, this is a White House event supposed to be basically the government's stance. The entire government is now calling all Donald Trump Republicans enemies of the state. I mean, it's amazing. These people have lost their minds. They are so desperate. You Trump-Tards, you Trump-Tards. See the unifier, the great unifier, Joe Biden, who just called half the country enemies of the state. You can't even make this up. This is Orwellian. This is out of this world, just craziness. What a time to be alive. This thing is getting interesting. So stay tuned to The Angry American. We'll have more of this madness. It's going to get crazier as time moves forward. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share the video. Share the video. Get it out there. You couldn't share the video I made the other day, and they made sure of that. So what they do is they'll age restrict it, and you can't share it off platform. So that's their move on me. They do everything to suppress my channel. You guys have to carry on. You guys have to do the grunt work. You guys have to do the lion's share of the work to get this channel to grow, and I'm depending on you to get the word out. And I thank you in advance. Anyway, guys, until next time, be aware of your surroundings at all times. You Trump-Tards. The great unifier delivered an amazing speech last night, and it really moved me. It really did. It touched my heart. Anyway, guys, until next time, be aware of your surroundings at all times, because crazy, crazy, crazy shit be popping off out here. Peace. Peace out.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure. True international effort to pressure.
What kind of country we're going to be? 4 more years of Georgia, he's going to find our...
Thank you.
Got to make